Hello. Welcome. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm pretty sure I have it set to ba-dum, turned on. Welcome. I hope everyone's having a good time. Today we are gonna be doing some Final Fantasy. Yay! Um, we're still in the beginning stages of the story. This is my aura. Ta-da! I hope you guys enjoy watching it. I really enjoy this series. Ooh, hello. G'day. Other pink-haired lady. Ah, a lady of culture. Okie dokie. So, what we're gonna do today is our next story quest. Because story. I've also got to level up. I gotta get them levels. Level. But we've got our glamours now, so we don't look like, well, a hot dog. Because, yeah, we have the pink hair, mustard yellow, oh wait, yeah, mustard yellow shirt and red pants. It was, an experience. Okie dokie. I have to go back to Thanland. Or me or my. Till the sea swallows all. Yeppa. Hew. Ostaro istani. Okay, and I haven't got a mount yet, which means I have to run everywhere. Let's quickly text my sister. Okay. Now that we've done that. Hi-ho! And away! Hi-ho, Silver, and away? Coming through! We got a sprout running in hot! You watch I get murked going through here. Death was the only option. Startle. Wow. What I need to do is get Red Mage. Finally! I know! I'm sorry, I was stuck on hold forever. Red, what do you think of my character? She's an aura. She's a dragon girly. Doing dragon girly things. I figured she's a water dragon now. Because, you know, water. I would have been a cat girl, but honestly, I laughed too much at this. I was like, yep, we're a water dragon now. Ooh, I can put my microphone in front of me since I'm not using my phone to stream today. I thought I'd give it a break. Let my phone rest, you know? Bow. Hi-ho, and away we go! I didn't even check what I had to do for my quest. I think I need to be a certain level. Oh. Excuse me, I needed to get 10 levels. It shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Run all the way back here like a stupid brain, but it's fine. These creatures in the middle are like level 14. A wild Clefable appears. French that. I like it. Thank you. And I don't know if I'm gonna go healer life again, but you know what? Commit. White mage. Probably help if I use that, wouldn't it? Hew. Midges, you know, they give you nips. Or love bites, really. What level are you? So down the bottom, I've got a level 10 Conjurer. So that's the precursor to White Mage. It's a healer class. You could tell by me healing myself. Ma. It's a tough bug, man. Oops, I almost selected something else. That would have been interesting. Rated? Ooh! I just realized that, my brain just went. I was like, oh my god, I got a raid the other day. And like, man, I got re excited about an old raid. I was like, fucking what? When did that happen? Wow. Mm-hmm. Honestly, like, I have only good things to say about this game. Mm-hmm. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's not do a bug this time. This bird looks angry. Let's poke it. Wow. I should have guessed healer. Okay, my favorite class is Red Mage because it's a damage dealer that can resurrect and heal if needed, but usually I could just deal damage. But yeah, I spent a lot of gameplay as a healer. Whether or not I'm particularly good party healer, probably not. But, you know, you can always learn. Which is the upside of doing this again. Probably shouldn't stand in that. Ha. We have murdered the bird. Babe. Scaphite. I was gonna slide cast and then I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have enough time. No, I'm not gonna have enough time to finish that cast. Wow. Although I've noticed, like, a lot of people don't want to be either healer or tank. A lot of people really love their DPS, which, I mean, that's good. Hold on, I need to quickly fix that. This shouldn't be down here. It should be up here. My god, now I can see. Probably. Hold on, let me test this. Let's smack this. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna be like, hold up, where's my cast bar? Kill. Murder. Ooh, let's not. Sorry, I don't want to be poisoned today. That would be me. I love DPS, mage. Ooh. There's a lot of good DPS types, you know? There's so you like mage types. So there's Thermitage, Arcanist, Red Mage, Pictomancer. Blue Mage is not really usable in most dungeons, sadly. But it's a pretty cool class. There's also ranged DPS too. So like Archer, Machinist, Dancer. Then obviously the physical ranged. I usually go like Conjurer and Red Mage. Those are my favorites. Conjurer, I said Conjurer, White Mage. Maybe crit. You know, you should get this. It's free. The first part of the sub, plus you get 2 expansions for free. Wink. And there's a dragon. The dragon males kind of look like demons. You can have red skin, I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check that. Don't quote me on that. Autumn could make a really cute character too. Maybe crit. Yeah, haha. Let's move out of that. Can't wait to get my Chocobo so we can tank this instead of me. Chocobo? Chocobo. Okay, murder. Murder. Oh my giddy aunt. I don't have food on me. Oh wait, I do. Good. Use that. Sorry, I don't want to get poisoned. Negative. No. Well, I would love to just download a Resident Evil 4 and the remaster mod of it, so my space is getting low after I play that on stream. Ah, yep. That's a good game, though. My favorite character is Lady Dimitrescu. For reasons. Okay, Leon's pretty high up there. Ethan's okay. Actually, chain 1. Ooh. Do. Pew pew. Wah, ha ha ha. My favorite Resident Evil is 4. Village is my second. Village was pretty good. I didn't really like the wolves popping out at me randomly as I was going through the houses. Wasn't a big fan of that, but like Dimitrescu's castle was freaking cool, man. Skulking through there, that was a lot of fun. But I mean, God, there's so many good ones. I mean, I also like the movies, like for Resident Evil. My favorite is 2 and 3. So Apocalypse and number 2. I love werewolves. I like werewolves done well, right? If they're not done well, I'd rather have just not seen them, right? So like things like Van Helsing, that movie was so good. I'm particularly fond of Ginger Snaps. It's an old movie, but it was pretty well like done. They had some visual effects and stuff. The werewolves look a little bit janky, but I mean, it was the time. But I mean, it was a good story. The third one goes completely off the rails, but the first and the second one were pretty damn good. Yeah, man, there's so many, like, there's a lot of bad done werewolf movies. Like, I watched, what was it, in the cinema relatively recently. I think it's just, like, Werewolf or something. Something like that. Wolfman. That's what it was Wolfman. I watched that in the cinema recently, and, I was very disappointed. So, for one, obviously, it's pretty much, a dude with some, like men, and then he's got like claws and then slightly messed up face, but like not really messed. Like it's was alright, but it was okay. Yeah. But what got me, and hi, how are you? We're talking about werewolves right now while I'm leveling. Yeah, what got me was they kept like throwing in like growling and howling sounds, right? And so that just like any fear I could have had was just null and void, because like when a predator turns up IRL, right, the scariest thing happens, like all sound disappears, right? Nothing makes noise, and that gives you the creeps, right? That if they had just cut all the sound, I would have been so damn creeped out. But no, instead they're just like ah, and I'm just like, okay. But yeah, nice to see you, miss. You having a good day? Oodles of fun. I don't know if it's day or night for you. It is like afternoon for me. Wow. Probably should heal. Oh, probably should put my dot back on. Oh, it's Luna! Luna! Hi! Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha! Welcome. Oop, there goes a Lalafell. Mm-hmm. I keep getting distracted by chat. Hi! Mm-hmm. This is my model. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of werewolf movies. I mean, there's the classics like Werewolf in London, things like that. But I've noticed like a lot have like, not super great wolves, you know? Like, if you're gonna go werewolf, go full, like, werewolf. Especially, like, the ones that don't have, like, tails or fur. I'm like, bro, why? But, I mean, I loved Van Helsing. That movie was so freaking cool. Are you kidding me? Even though the werewolf didn't have, like, a tail, that fucking wolf was legit. Oh, man. And then the vampire was like, ooh, why, hello there. Mm-hmm. Blah, ha, ha. Why, hello. I have been smoked. You know, I never looked at this properly, but this has got these weird bulges here. Let me move out of the way. It's got some weird bulges on its tentacles. Tentacles? Tentacles. Oh no. Alright, I've seen enough content to know where that's going. Better move. Better move. Mm-hmm. Miggity smaggity. Mm-hmm. You know, I always hated like the low level grind to try and like get to the next story quest. I should probably heal myself. You know, it's like really just want to get to the story. Get that jump. Jippity jumpy. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you just gotta get to level 20. I'm like, bruh, but. Oh, I think it's because when I was a kid, like 4 to 5 years old, I watched Werewolf Fever Swamp and was so scared because I would have to walk to my grandma's, to my mom's. It was next door, but at night, so I was scared. And later, I guess, it turned into a werewolves are awesome. Yup. Oh, goodness. Yeah, oh, man. What was the one that got me? So, you're gonna think this is funny. So the one that, like, weirded me out more than anything was the one from Harry Potter. So the, what am I doing? The Prisoner of Azkaban, when Lupin turns into a werewolf, right? It was just like the transformation was like so creepy itself, and it didn't have fur or a tail or like anything. It was just like this weird wolf human hybrid. I was just like, nope, don't like that. So every time I watched it, I would just close my eyes when I knew that part was coming up. I was just like, nope. But I mean, man, there's like werewolves all over content, like, right? So like books, movies, all sorts, like, pretty chill. I definitely prefer well-written ones. Man, what was it called? It's gonna bug me now. I will remember last minute what this this werewolf movie is called. I'll remember like after the— what am I healing for? Having a whole moment. Yow yow. Smaggity smaggity. Man, I forgot how squishy that conjurers were. Meow meow. Also, never watch Ginger Snaps when you're young. I mean, I did, and I turned out fine. I was not supposed to watch it, but I did anyway. Let's not stand in that. Would you? There we go. Ta-da. Okay, there we go. The grind is real. Hello. Thought I had that help somewhere. Okay, back to the game. Tell me more about it. So this game is really technically sort of set in the Final Fantasy universe, but it's sort of doing its own thing, right? The game itself, this is like a sort of like a 2.0 kind of thing, right? So originally the game released and it was awful. Like, man, I played it and it was just, yeah. There was a lot wrong with it. Like, there was lags, as in, you know, there was no, like, auto attack feature or the map, and, like, eventually they started adding things, but it was, like, so bad. Like, its reputation was really, really messed up, right? So when the dude took over, Yoshi P, right? When God took over, he had, like, a whole heap of like stuff to fix and do, right? So what he ended up doing, I'm pretty sure, was like he split his team in half and was actively updating the current game at the time, while reworking the game pretty much, right? Which is what we've got now. Yeah, it was massive. So like, Jesus. So what they did was the coolest thing ever, right? Total like weeb excitement moment. I wish I'd ended up being like still online at the time. I'd pretty much been like, oh, this game's dead, right? And gone and left. But man, I wish I'd been there, because what happened was well, at first there was like a song, and like the sky, the moon was getting big, and like it was playing throughout the whole game, and like the admins were spawning mobs around. And then what happened next was when the game was going to shut down, right? So this was on the last day of that particular game. So when the game, like all the servers shut down, right, that was left, they played a cinematic of the world being destroyed, and a new world pretty much kind of thing, and that had people so pumped for this game. And then this game turned out so well. Like, I mean, it's got its issues, right? But I mean, it's so much like miles better than the old one was. Like, that was like the best thing they could have done, which, you know, they did the best. It was awesome, right? Seeing the cutscene and stuff. Oh man, it's so freaking cool. I weeb about it. I weeb about it. Honestly, I'm tempted to play the cutscene because it's so freaking cool. I might do that, actually. It's so freaking cool. I'll just run up somewhere safe. Meow, 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 meow. You just park my butt here. Okay. Let me get this, because this is so freaking cool. Just quickly jimmy around in here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Browser. Okay. Okay. Final Fantasy XIV server shut down. Paste. Close. Aurora. Shove it up in this corner. Yoink, 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 yoink. Okay. Actually, I might just put this over me for the second. Up there, I'll drag me across here. Hi. Okay. So this, I'm pretty sure it was this one, right? So this is the old game, right? So this is the last day of the server. This is the coolest friggin' thing. Let me just skip a lot of this because they spend a lot of time sort of running around, but there it is. Oh no, this is the cut video. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, but it's coming up. Ah! This would have been so freaking cool to be there for. I'm so mad I missed it. Just a YouTube page. Is it not playing? Why is it not playing? Game. It's playing with me. You see it now? Hold up. Why are you playing with me, computer? The remove, yes. Give me 2 seconds. We're having some scuff. Window capture. Thank you. The YouTubers. Not catching VTube Studio. Thank you very much. Firm. Aha! I just shrink. What? Okay. We see it. It works now. I had it in the wrong thing, so I couldn't control the size. It's all good. We're gonna skip forward a little bit because it sort of goes for a bit. See my mouse? Wah! Okay. So yeah, this is what the game looked like before. The pretty stark difference, obviously, like there's a texture thing, the maps are pretty bare bones. But yeah. There it is. I'm gonna mute myself while I geek over this. Ah! But yeah, so that there was a slightly different one that played for them. They had this like little extra ending bit, but obviously I grabbed the wrong one. But that was so freaking cool, right? Like literally the world gets destroyed, and then ta-da! Now you get to play it again and the other stuff. So there's a lot of like lore stuff. It's big on story, this game. But yeah, that was freaking cool. Doesn't matter how many times I've seen it. Oh, I'm healing instead of freaking putting my... Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I'm pressing my number 2 button today. I'm rolling with it, I guess. But, yeah. Oh. It's so lore heavy, which, like, is a big thing for me. Because, I mean, I played WoW, and... Yeah, it's got lore, but this one, like, is... more so when you play WoW, it's more to get to like the PvP stuff at the end, right? And the lore is just a little bit of flavor. With here, a lot of the stuff is the lore. Like there's yeah, there's dungeons and like hard content, but maintenance in 20 minutes. That means I've got 20 minutes. Looks like this is gonna be a relatively short stream then, because I forgot about maintenance. Ha ha ha. But yeah, you know, yeah, it's definitely like more like story focused, and like I think when you get to like level 50 or something, you don't even need to go with other players if you don't want to. So like you can just go with like NPCs, like the characters. A lot of it's like outfits, housing, roleplay, things like that. But I mean, it depends on what like you're after, right? So I really like the outfits, the housing, and the role-playing stuff. That floats my boat, but like there's content I can still do. If I wanted to, I could start doing like the harder content, like the actual raids, which honestly is going to be a possibility. I've been thinking about it. I'll probably end up streaming them. Yeah, there's sort of like a lot you can like do. There's a bunch of different races, like this is just one of, like, there's cat girls, boys, well, actually, now there's really no gender-locked races. So we've got Vieras, which are, like, bunny people, so they're pretty people with bunny ears. They're pretty nice, especially the bun boys. Very much biased. Love the bun boys. There's the Makote, which is the cats. There's male and female, obviously. You've got Lalafell, which are tiny little potato people. Okay. They're small people, but man, they are potatoes. Realm Reborn, play Realms of Ruin when it's maintenance. I'm waiting to see if you like it. Oh yeah, okay. I'll have a look-see at some point. I say at some point, but we'll have a look when the maintenance goes in. There's Horovka, off the top of my head. So we got giant cat mansies and ladies. The ladies, the new one. We didn't have females before, but now we do. For all the people that want to be that. And I'm just like, oh, yay, we've got them now. There's 2 more that suddenly are not coming to my brain. 2 more. There's also Alizon. Honestly, I probably would have been easier just to show them to you. Blah, blah, blah. Alizon Row. Wah, wah, wah. And I mean, I come back to this game all the time, right? So you can literally just let your sub drop and then just come back when you're feeling like it. I got time. I'm still waiting for this mod to download. Yeah, is that for repo? Let me just show you this, Yeah, I'll have to get those for repo as well. So especially like the 8 people one, that is gonna be chaos, and I'm here for it. Bow bow bow. Ba-da, ba-da. Let me just. Right, so there's me. Wow. Show you this. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, so you got here, which is pretty much human, right? The Whammon. Yeah, they're pretty chill. Alizon, tall elf people, also pretty chill. Who am I kidding? They're all chill. All the races are pretty good. Let me change the background. It's so dark. There we go. Lalafell, see? Potatoes! Easter potato! No one will convince me otherwise. They are potatoes, and I give them cookies. Then we got Mikote, which is my main. It's the cat ears and tail, man. I just can't help myself. Mm-hmm. And of course, males, but sometimes they're a bit, the facial hair, man. It's incorrect. Roganin. We got Big Ro Mama. And Manzas. Aura. This is the dragon man I was telling you about. You can also get the black scaled versions. Well, purple black, sort of. It's not quite black. But anyway, so there's the off-white and then there's the black. So it could be a dragon man or a dragon lodi. Hrothgar. Here we go. Zakiti cat. Meow. This is the newest race. Race, what am I saying? The newest gender. We have the Famali. Famare. These guys have been around for donkeys. These boys have been around for a while. And then Viera. So we got the female Viera, who is nice. We need to head to back to Black Desert. I still haven't played it much. Yes! I need to re-download it because I reformatted my computer. And these are the Bun Boys. These are my favorite. Let me just, like, with that hairstyle, chef kiss. It's so cute, right? Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, I've still got some time. And then they kicked me out. I'm like, no! Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I hope the maintenance is good. Like, something for the better. I'm assuming I'll have to read the patch notes or something. Mm-hmm. Bye-ba. Bye-ba, bye-ba, bye-ba. Mm-hmm. 4 plays in queue, but it still takes ages to load. Ooh. That was relatively quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. Back to combat. Bye-ba. Bye-ba, bye-ba, bye-ba. Yeah, once you get to, I think it's like level 16-ish, you're able to go into like dungeons and stuff, which makes leveling so much easier, especially like since you're with like, you can go in with other players. Yeah, it just, streamlines the process so much. It will pop up and tell you, yeah, it's gonna boot my ass eventually. Suppose I should heal. Yeah, but you know, you can get in with players and you get a lot more XP in that for doing it, and then you've also got the party dynamic, which makes things so much easier. So you got like the tank, 2 DPS, and a healer, which is a light party. when you start getting into like more more people in there, it changes the dynamic a little bit. Stop healing! I need to stop pressing heal! I'm just doing it today, apparently. Today is just the heal day. Except when I actually need it. Too busy talking my ass off. But yeah, no, so you can get some pretty decent sized like parties, like a couple of groups in there. Everyone's got their own healers. I do like, whatchamacallit? Alliance raids are pretty good. So there's like 3 teams, right? A whole bunch of people. Yeah, you just go in and blitz stuff. And I pressed heal again. Oh well. Yeah, and you just go through and you've all got to sort of work together and you've got your own roles, right? So say like for Cerberus, which is one of the other ones, right? So there's A, B, and C, right? C will do the chains, so they'll chain him up. C, so what am I saying? B is for belly, so you go like to this like thing and it eats you, right? And you attack it from the inside. So yeah, there's like, you know, they all have different roles and stuff. I'm usually healer, so I don't usually have to worry about that, but I mean, sometimes when I'm on Red Mage, if I go in there, like, yeah, I've got to do the mechanics. Yeah, and I mean, it's also more interesting because you've got like floor, like AoEs and stuff you sort of need to like be aware of and dodge. Which is pretty cool. I'm not a super huge dungeon or raider person myself, but sometimes the mood strikes. And there's also like dailies, right? So you can do like daily leveling, which will give you some extra XP for doing it. If you do it every day, you can like level up pretty quickly, actually. I tend to forget though. Yeah, I forget. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in here. There's like a million side quests, man. Like, I cannot tell you how often I get distracted with side quests. Like, ugh, especially for like the Mandible, which gives this funny dance, and it's a really silly quest line, but it's great. Yeah. And there's like outfits and stuff. I get a little bit like gung-ho. I'm just like, oh my god, let's make outfits. Oh my god. I don't like those midge swarms. They do too much damage to my health. Mama. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, let's not play with that. Maintenance on all worlds will begin shortly. Please log out before previously announced maintenance. Okay, let me just kill this as soon as possible. Ah! Hayaku, hayaku! Oh no. Okay. Let's run up here and log out. What was the game you wanted me to look at again? Let me just look about the. Actually, I'll just straight up exit. Yeah. Wait the timer, I guess. Play Realms of Ruin. Excuse me. The yawns are continuing. The one I bought you that's like age, yes. I need to see if I've downloaded it. Let me have a little look-see. Age. Oops. That's not how you spell age. Age of Empires, Age of Mythology. There's Ashes, Realms of Ruin. I haven't installed it, but what I'll do is I will install it now, And then either probably tomorrow, give or take, I might go on a binge. Accept, download. I know! I forgot to download it! I was like, yep, I'm going to download this, and I forgot. Completely slipped my mind. But I'm downloading it right now. I pressed the button. It's downloading. Mm-hmm. I know, I know, I forgot. I do that a lot. But I'm downloading it now, so either tomorrow or the next day, depending, because I do said you're gonna stream tomorrow, so I might pop in on you. But yeah, either tomorrow or maybe the day after, depending. I'll probably do it, but it's downloading. Mm-hmm. Well, I might end the stream for now, just because maintenance is going to take forever. And I want this download to go fast. Mm-hmm. Thanks for hanging out. Have oodles of fun. Mm-hmm. And BB bye bye. Hope to see you in the next one. Very far. Mm-hmm.